What's up guys, Matthew Monas here, and today I'm reviewing two fantastic 2-in-1 convertibles, the Samsung Galaxy Book and the Microsoft Surface Pro. Now, Microsoft is the gold standard for 2-in-1 tablet hybrids. They're the ones who kind of invented this category. And the reason why I'm pairing it up against the Samsung Galaxy Book is because it comes with a keyboard and it comes with a pen, unlike the Microsoft Surface Pro. But even though you get those accessories with the Galaxy Book, is it actually better? Let's find out. These are both very beautiful devices and they have their own unique flavor. The Galaxy Book has softer, rounder edges and the Surface Pro has more chiseled and more angular cuts. They both serve their purposes. I find the Surface Pro to look more businessy and I just find the Galaxy Book to look a little bit more friendly. The big difference though is that the Galaxy Book doesn't have a metal hinge while the Surface Pro does, and that one can be rotated up to 165 degrees. So you can get it pretty close to the table. In terms of weight, they're fairly equal, but the Galaxy Book does weigh a little bit less at 1.66 pounds. Now, no matter which one you decide to go with, you're gonna live the dongle life. The Surface Pro sticks with an older USB 3.0 port, one display port, audio jack, and a Surface Connect port, which is their version of Apple's MagSafe connector. I kind of wished Microsoft added one USB Type-C port, but they didn't. The Galaxy Book took the opposite approach. It just added two USB Type-C ports, and no, none of them are Thunderbolt 3. The Galaxy Book comes with an i5 7200U processor, which isn't fanless, and there's only two models to choose from. One with 4 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, and the other with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. The Surface Pro offers a lot more power because you have i7 models to choose from. But if you do decide to go with the i5 version, you can actually get it fanless, which is a pretty crazy achievement for Microsoft. Now, the Surface Pro retails for $1,300, but you don't get the type cover and you don't get the Surface Pen. Whereas for $1,329, the i5 model of the Samsung Galaxy Book, you get both of them included. So both of these displays are absolutely gorgeous. They use a 3:2 aspect ratio and have a QHD display. The Galaxy Book uses a Super AMOLED display with eye-popping colors with some of the best sRGB ratings I've seen on a 2-in-1 tablet hybrid. Same holds true for Adobe RGB. If you watch a lot of movies, the Galaxy Book is the one you want. The Pixel Sense display on the Surface Pro is great too, but not nearly as vibrant in comparison. Next up is keyboards, and before I talk about the keys, I just want to talk about the detachable portion that connects to the tablet. Now, if you don't have a metal hinge, I feel you've already lost the race. The one on the Samsung Galaxy Book doesn't have a metal hinge. You have to kind of fold it over and move it in weird positions. It feels janky. It just feels like you're playing origami. And you're very limited to the amount of positions it can actually go into. Whereas the Surface Pro, it has a 165-degree hinge and you can pretty much put it in any position you want. So for the keyboards, the typing experience is really good. I mean, I find the Surface Pro to be a little bit better because it's slightly stiffer. They both have backlighting, but I did find the Galaxy Book to have softer keys, and I find some of the keys to be too thin, and you'll notice yourself making a few more mistakes than you usually do. The trackpads on both use Windows Precision drivers. I find the one on the Surface Pro to be a little bit more accurate, but the one on the Galaxy Book is good too. Performance on both of these laptops are really good, but the Galaxy Book only comes in an i5 configuration, which is fine for daily stuff like productivity tasks, working in Microsoft Office, and browsing the web with tons of tabs open. But if you need that extra power, if you want to do a little bit of editing in Photoshop, you're gonna have to lean towards the Surface Pro because they have those i7 models to choose from. There's also one other thing you need to know. The Surface Pro has a faster hard drive. It's using an NVMe SSD, so you're gonna get faster read and write speeds compared to the Galaxy Book. Now, if you do game, I played Overwatch with the Surface Pro and I was able to get about 45 to 50 frames per second with the resolution set to low. Speaking of performance, you're probably wondering about heat, and both of these laptops do get quite hot. The Galaxy Book gets up to about 55 degrees on the back of the tablet, whereas the Surface Pro, Surface, no pun intended, gets around 43 degrees Celsius. Now, they both thermal throttle, but the Surface Pro thermal throttled first and quite quickly. It would hit CPU temperatures of 90 degrees and then all of a sudden thermal throttle and it kind of dissipated and everything was fine. The Galaxy Book held out much longer before it started to thermal throttle. So I find the Galaxy Book did a bit better of a job handling heat. In terms of noise, they're both fairly quiet. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I mean, they're small tablets, and if you get the i5 model of the Surface Pro, you're not gonna hear it at all. Finally, the last thing, battery life. And they're very similar on both computers. You're gonna get 6 to 6.5 hours on the Galaxy Book and about 6 to 6.5 hours on the Surface Pro i7 model. But I heard if you do buy the i5 version of the Surface Pro, you're gonna get much better battery life. All right, so here's my closing thoughts. These are both great laptops, but I think the Galaxy Book is better for the general user who likes to watch a lot of movies and needs to use the pen every once in a while to sign a document or mark up notes. I find the Surface Pro better for an artist or for a business user who needs the extra power and a more accurate pen to sketch or draw. If you want more value for the money, then you're gonna wanna go with the Galaxy Book, but if you want a more powerful tablet, then you're gonna wanna go with the Surface Pro. So that wraps up my review of the Samsung Galaxy Book and Microsoft's Surface Pro. I wanna hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video.